The game was a tough one, and I'm kind of a little bit in terms of just not lost of words, but just very frustrated because of the fact that, and we just got done talking in the locker room that I'm not sure they beat us, we beat ourselves, and you look back and there's multiple plays, but just some ones that come to mind is, we score a touchdown on a defensive touchdown, we have a pass interference penalty. We score a touchdown and we get a pick route, and you have rub routes all the time, but you have to execute the routes, and so you can get a guy open. We have special teams penalty on a punt. It's just we beat ourselves today, and that's the most frustrating thing when you come in and you reflect, hey, what happened in the game, and you get off to a slow start again, which is something as a coach I need to look at to make sure, hey, we're putting these guys in the best position to be ready to play, and so that we're not trying to play catch up. And it's the same thing we've done a couple weeks in a row now. So you got to reflect and look at that to make sure we're ready to go, and can't play behind and trying to play catch up over and over and over, and it makes it tough.
What was your halftime speech? Because it seemed like you guys had a different team when you came out of the locker room.
It was intense. No, I just asked them to play with enthusiasm and energy, and I think the big thing is let go of the outcome and just play, and be enthusiastic about what you're doing. And I think sometimes, just young men in general, you're dictated by what's going on, and you just need to have a next play mentality of, hey, that one didn't go as well as you'd like. Okay, next play, and keep playing. And just that's what we talked about. And sure, there are adjustments to be made, but this game's a lot mental, and just asked them to concentrate on just one play at a time.
Jackson, there in the second quarter, I think you guys had 2 or 3 drives where Morehead started near midfield, you guys forced 3 and out and got the ball back. What was the defense doing that was working so well on those drives?
Just doing your job, doing your 111th. Coaches and players preach that all week. Just make sure you're doing your 111th, and 3 and outs come from that.
You say 111, or just one of the 11 guys?
111 guys, you do your job. All 11 guys.
I'll introduce these questions going to be next year for you guys. It seems like you guys have emerged as kind of reliable targets over the last few weeks. What's been working for you two specifically in the passing game?
I would just say, as an offense, we need guys to step up. And I see Deuce make a play that makes me want to help the team out too. So I think just feeding off each other and the energy he gives when he makes big play, and the energy I can give when I make one. So just building off each other.
Yeah, Coach Limbaugh, he's putting a lot of trust in the receivers of late, and we're trying to make Coach Fig look good as well, and we just trying to find different ways that we can move the ball. So anytime, Coach is always saying, anytime your number is called, you make a play. So that's what we try to do.
Do you feed off the competition between receivers like Ali was talking about, where one guy makes a play, you got to make the next?
Yeah, we feed off of it. It's not so much of like, you made a play, I need to make a play right now. It's just more, it like boosts our confidence. So like when we out there, we see one receiver make a play, we're like, oh yeah, it's my time, and I know I can do that too.
In the second half, after the halftime speech from your coach, was there something else that changed offensively that let you guys move the ball up better than you did in the first?
Yeah, Coach Limbaugh, he just put more trust into us.
Okay.
Like he didn't like in first half, I felt like I had a bad first half, but he didn't stop believing in me. He kept believing in me, and I really appreciate that. So I just wanted to make sure I did right by him and Coach Fig and the rest of the coaches.
Ali, how does things change for you guys when you get 3, 4, 5 games now where you've been playing with Duncan as your quarterback? Does that change something for you guys on the field?
Yeah, for sure. I think the most important thing is receivers having that connection and that chemistry with whoever the quarterback is. And now that we've had a couple more games, we've got to settle in, and he knows where to put it, and he knows that if he throws it up to really any receiver, we're going to come down with it. And I think we showed that a little bit today, but we got to continue to keep showing that.
And Coach, what have you seen out of your offense, and at least especially in the second half, where you guys were able to move the ball? Was there something specific that they were executing on better in the last 2 quarters as opposed to the first 2 quarters?
Timing. Yeah, it was fluid in terms of, hey, we take our drop, we run our correct routes, precise routes, and we're able to get open. And when our timing's good and we protect, we have that ability to get open, and that was a big thing. And obviously, once we were able to pass the ball, it allowed us to open up some things, backed them off a little bit, so your run game was you at least had a chance to be efficient because they were loading the box. I mean, they had 11 guys or 9 guys within 7 yards of the line of scrimmage early in the game, and so that was critical for us to have success.
Just for any of the players, your coach kind of talks about the frustration of having a game where you feels like you guys might have beat yourselves a little bit. Can you guys describe just the frustration of just the way the game ended with the game that you guys might have had chances to win?
I mean, it's just frustrating because we're there and we know like we can win these games and we should win these games, but the last thing we need is for ourselves to get in the way of that. So yeah, that's where the frustration comes from because we should be winning these games.
I told these guys, and you may call me crazy at a one-win team, but I told these guys, as we build a program, this is a learning opportunity for us, because when we have that chance, when we're in a position to win a league title, which we will be, and we believe that, and the work that we put in will create those opportunities for ourselves. But when you don't play your best and you're in the hunt for a league championship and you go beat yourself, I mean, that's costly. And so we had the opportunity to learn that today. Doesn't make it any easier, but it's a learning opportunity for us as we grow as a program.